everybody, Chris Beard here. Welcome to day 23 of the 365 days to understand motivation. And today we're going to be talking about a little something that I keep thinking about for a while, just because so it's something happened at the beginning of the week and I've kind of been carrying it every single day this week and I haven't let it go yet. And it was something that happened at work, and what happened was it caused me to get angry. And because I held on to it, the rage just kept building and building and building. And I've done a decent job handling it. Like, I haven't blown up on anybody. I do have to admit, today I let a bit of the attitude come out. So I haven't been locking it down. But I've gotten to the point where I've realized how powerful really anger is. Now, so many people think anger is a really bad emotion, and anger is not a bad emotion. People, like, what they do with anger, or what they combine anger with, is why anger gets such a bad rep. Like, people combine being angry and violence, and that's why people say, don't get angry, don't get angry. It's bad to be angry, it's not good to be angry. People get hurt when other people get angry. But you can use anger in a positive way. Like, what I've noticed this whole time while being angry about this situation that happened is, one, I haven't got any closure on it because I haven't confronted the person about it and told them, what's up and how I handled the situation, or how it has affected me. So I don't have closure. So what is this thing doing? Anger is kind of just like slowly eating away at my brain, and it's taking over my thoughts. And I've realized it more as the days are going on, that I am having such a hard time focusing on other things just because of how strong this emotion is. Like, anger is so powerful. But the thing is, I want to somehow turn this into, how can I use anger in a more positive way? Because anger right now is proving to be something that's very powerful for me, just because it's constantly bringing me back to that moment, and I keep reliving it, and my brain keeps going over it and over it and over it and over it. And no matter what I do, it doesn't matter what I'm doing all day long, I somehow keep recycling that thought, and it won't go away. And like I said, it's probably because I don't have closure. That's what I'm missing. And that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, is I'm going to be talking to that person about what made me upset and why it upset me. And I'm just going to get it out there so I can have some closure. But I'm mad that I had to go through that experience, but at the same time, I'm kind of happy. Or let's just say what's a better way? I'm not really happy, but it has been a good lesson, let's just say. It just shows me how powerful anger can be. And we can use anger and, like, try to use it in a more positive way. Like, I was angry about this one bad thing that happened. Imagine if I could turn it around and turn anger onto something in a more positive way. And some people are probably going to think that that's stupid, or it's not right, or it's illogical, or whatever. I don't really care. I'm going to try it. If I can turn anger somehow towards something positive, because of what it did to my brain, I was constantly thinking about that thing. It was going in my head almost every hour, or every 2 hours, or every 3 hours. It was hard to get a break from it. So, my experiment for you, if you would like to join me, is try to use anger in a positive way. Just don't be satisfied. I think that's what it could really come into play, where you're not satisfied with one thing, or you're not where you want to be, so you get angry about it. So what do? You use that anger as fuel to get to where you want to go. Now, like I said, use it in a positive way. Don't use it in like a negative way, like you're angry about somebody did you wrong, and so now that's fueling you to go do wrong by them. That's not going to help. It's not. It won't do you any good. You're going to get closure, but it's the wrong kind of closure. And I know this really hasn't been much motivation today, but this has kind of just been something I've been thinking about the past couple of days, and something I thought I should share with the rest of you, since, like I said, it's been plaguing my mind, and now I've been thinking about how strong anger can be as an emotion. So, like I said, try using anger in a positive way. I'm not really sure how I'm going to use it. Like I said, I'm going to try to do something that, like, maybe I'm not where I want to be yet. Try maybe getting a little angry about it, and then seeing if I focus on that thing more. Like, I'm just going to give it a try and see if anything happens from it. So comment down below. Tell me if you're actually going to try this or not. If you're not, that's totally cool. If you don't like being angry and you're totally against this, that's totally fine. I'm just going to be exposing everybody to a new way of thinking. Just because, how many times have you gotten angry and then you're constantly stuck thinking about that one thing? And it was probably something negative, and that's why you get angry about it, because it negatively affected you. But imagine if you could use something that positively affects you. You could use anger, or you could supplement anger with some other emotion that drives you just as well. And you could use this example in a way to help push yourself to achieve more, faster, more effectively, because now you're thinking about that thing all the time. So, if this video has been helpful at all to you, give me a like. Like I said, comment down below. Tell me if you're going to actually try this. Try and use anger in a positive way. If you think this is total nonsense and bullcrap, whatever, that's totally cool. Comment down below. Tell me anyways, or just don't do anything. It's totally cool. But last but not least, I am on a 365 days to understand motivation. Today wasn't really about motivation. It could be. We could have learned that anger, using emotions can really help with motivation. Or really motivate us into action. Like tomorrow, I am definitely going to confront this person because I need to have closure. So anger has kind of forced me into the position where I must have closure, because this thing is just going to consume my brain. But once again, getting off track. As you can tell, this is still very much so on my mind. But last but not least, I am on a 365-day journey to understand motivation. So you sharing this video, getting in front of more people, helping me talk to more people about what motivation is will help out a lot. And the more I learn, the more you will learn, and the more we can all grow together and understand what motivation is, how we can control it, how we can create it, and how we can use it to become the greatest versions of ourselves. So this has been Chris Beard. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Peace out. Have a fantastic day.